Hello, and welcome to another Discovering Dominion with Dr. Andre. I call these talks that we have Discovering Dominion deliberations because deliberation means that we carefully consider, we really intensely look into matters so that we can discover things, discover how we can change our lives. And of course, you know I am your Dominion guy. I'm the one that's going to teach you and help you take dominion over your life again. And dominion is such an important subject because it is literally what God taught man to do. And somehow over time and over experiences, dominion was lost. And I'm going to help you restore it. Now, today, let's jump right into today's lesson. Today, we want to talk about timing and seasons. Timing and seasons. Now, what does that mean? God created earth based on timing and season calendar. He created it to function based on seasons and timing. Now, what does that mean? That means that timing must be important because it is one of the elements that God used to order and control his creation. Think about a farmer. A farmer is what a master at timing, is a master at seasons. The farmer knows I have to get this seed in the ground by a certain period of time, or he knows he missed the season. He knows that the timing of the harvest is vital. So if you think about that, a farmer literally makes his living by being a timing and a season master. And that's what we want to become. Do you know that life itself operates off of timing and seasons? There are timings for things, seasons for things, and we have to learn how to get in rhythm with the timing and the seasons of life. Now, I made some notes here. I want to make sure I stick to my notes. I got some important stuff to say. Watch this. Whatever you don't have in your life right now, it wasn't your time or season because your life didn't get you ready for it. How do you know when it's your time and your season for something? Because life will get you ready for it. And then, of course, you'll see it in your life. Now, it may not be your time yet. For what? Things like abundant life, things like no lack. We don't know. But let's find out. How do we know if it's your time and your season for to have an abundant life? Now watch this. Number one, if you don't have any desires, if there's nothing that you desire, nothing that you want, if there's nothing in your life that you have a passion for, no desires, then we know it's not your season for abundance. Because here's why. Because one of the key components of dominion is you learning to get the process started to go and get what you want in life instead of just sitting around waiting. I call it waiting, wishing, and wandering. That's not dominion. Dominion is what I desire something in this life. I'm not going to let all of my time expire on earth without accomplishing my desires, my goals, my dreams. I'm going to go and get them. Dominion is something inside of you, a way of living that says, I can affect the change that I need. I can do what's necessary to get my desires, and I'm going to start that process right now. So if you don't have any desires, dominion has nothing to work on. And so that's why I say if you don't have any desires, that's one way you can tell life hasn't really gotten you ready for that quite just yet. Number two, if you haven't decided that you are ready to do something totally different than the things that didn't work for you. So a lot of times people, you might have noticed this, you may know some people right now that constantly do the same things and they come up with new versions of the same thing, just new variations of the old thinking, and it doesn't work. And so if you are still kind of playing around with wanting to try the same old stuff for another period of time, then it may not be time quite for you to have the abundant life, because dominion is about doing something totally different. Dominion is a totally different lifestyle than you've ever learned to live, than you've heard people talk about dominion. So that's number two. Number three, if you believe there's nothing you can do to change your circumstances, if you still are of the mindset, there's nothing I can do, whatever will be, then life hasn't gotten you ready for that next step, your next level in life. Right? So you can look at your life, look at the way you think, look at how you see things to determine if life has gotten you ready for that big promotion, that big thing in life that you want to take your life to the next level. I got to tell you, man, every millionaire, billionaire that I've ever talked to, studied, read, interviewed, every one of them have the same exact testimony, and that is something happened to them in life where they determined, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it now. I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to get started on this process, and the rest is history. So it started with them making a decision that it was time. So it was their season. Now watch this. Dominion is a revelation given to me by God for people who life has prepared for a new lifestyle. You see, life will prepare you for your next lifestyle. And if life has prepared you and you're ready for another lifestyle, different kind of lifestyle, God gave me the revelation to give to you. And this revelation is for those who life has prepared for it. You see, I don't know if it's your time. You have to examine your life and discover whether or not it's really your time for change. Think about it. When it was time for man to have artificial light, he gave the revelation to somebody, and then the light bulb was created. When it was time for man to fly, he gave the revelation to someone, and then they created the airplane. You understand? So when it was when God determines it's time for mankind to have a certain type of lifestyle, um, he would give the revelation, right? He give the revelation to someone, someone produces it, and then people benefit from it. But think about this one. This is awesome. Listen to this. When it was time to make some more millionaires, God gave the revelation of technology to someone. And as technology began to unfold, there are a lot of people that life had gotten ready for that because they invested in it. They invested in it often, they invested in it early, and some of them became very, 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 very rich. Why? Life had prepared them to be ready to invest in a new revelation, new understanding, new technology that came out, and they were ready. And it was their season and it was their time. Now, unfortunately for me, wasn't my time then. I didn't get in on the Apple and the all of those technologies and the Tesla when it first came out. It wasn't my time at that point. But I want you to know that God always gives revelation when it's time for men to have a different kind of lifestyle. Now, as you can see, everyone is not supposed to benefit from every revelation that God gives to mankind. Think about it. If it were so, you would have benefited from some of the revelation because life would have gotten you ready for it, right? So, but that is not a problem because God always gives revelation for men when it's time for them to have a new lifestyle. I want you to know that if you've been looking for a way to change your life, your marriage, your children, your finances, your emotional stability, or maybe you've been looking for a way to just have a all around abundant life in every area, everything balanced. That may be what you're looking for. If that's you, I'm telling you, God sent me. He gave me the revelation to give to you. And if your life has gotten you ready, this dominion construct that I created is the revelation that you need to accomplish what you want to accomplish in life. So I'm telling you, this is your time. If this is your season, I'm excited for you. You're going to be that next wave of abundant living individuals that's going to be known in history and your family history as the people that made changes, made critical changes at the vital moments, and got the family trajectory going on a whole different path. You're going to be one of those. Yes, you are. You're going to be one of those. Now, that's why I'm here. Love you guys. Thank you. God bless. Thank you for spending this time with me today. And remember, there's more to come. Go dominate.